Happy Friday, everybody. Look, we have Steve Abramowicz with us, Mill Creek View, Tennessee podcast. We're so excited to have him back again. How's it going today?
It's going great. I'm glad to be back. Thanks, Donna.
It's Friday. The sun is out. It's a good day. And in 2 days is the Super Bowl. So who are you rooting for this year?
I want the winning team to win.
Oh, that's a very nice answer.
I'm not a Chiefs or a Philly fan, but as long as the commercials are funny and the game is exciting, it'll be fine.
That's the only reason I watch the Super Bowl. Well, this year I'm definitely watching because Chris Stapleton is singing the national anthem.
Right, hometown boy.
Yes. So I'm excited about that. And the other part is the commercials. Who wins?
Yeah.
Somebody's going to win. Just to get to the game. That's a big deal.
And I can bet you the score before the game starts will be 0-0.
There you go. That's a very good, solid prediction. Tell us about your podcast, Mill Creek View. Let's learn about that.
Yeah, so it's been about interesting people in Tennessee making a positive impact in our community. And so we've had some great guests since I've talked to you last about a month ago, with some wonderful guests coming up soon. Very exciting shows, very good content. Really having a great time putting it on.
Tell us about what's coming up soon. What are some of the guests you can tell us about?
So we got Marsha Blackburn coming up, senator from Tennessee, one of the two. We've got Cameron Sexton in the works, Speaker of the House in Nashville. We've got Jack Johnson, Senate Majority Leader. So some very good folks. Attorney General Scarmetti's coming on in April. It's a little bit out there, but we have to knock on wood that all the schedules align, but everyone's in the books. We've had some really great local news and movers and shakers. So, for example, we had the Conservation Kid, a young man named Cash Daniels from Chattanooga, who is basically dedicated his entire young life to cleaning up the Tennessee River, which, unbeknownst to me, is the most polluted river in the world. Because of microplastics.
Did you just say the world?
Believe it or not, with all those rivers out there, that's what he discovered. So he has been honored by the President of the United States, by several national organizations, met a whole bunch of famous conservationists and ecologists, loves sharks. He's a great kid, and he spent time with us to tell us all about it, to try to help get people aware that their fishing lines and their cigarette butts are doing more harm than good in those landfills. And if they could just recycle more, Tennessee would be even a more beautiful place. So wonderful story with Cash. I hope everyone gets a chance to check it out and learn about the Conservation Kid.
That's pretty amazing. So Kid, how old is this student?
He's now 13, but he started when he was 3. And I even asked him that. I said, 3 is pretty young to be doing that. What got you interested? And he said, I walked on the beach and I saw a straw, and I knew that was working its way into the oceans, because all rivers lead to the oceans and it can't be good. So he's dedicated his life, he and his brother, to cleaning up the Tennessee River. And God bless him. That's amazing.
Wow. So that's a long time to be dedicated, because kids don't stay dedicated to something like that for very long. So I have a feeling we're going to keep hearing his name as he gets older and probably continues this journey.
Yeah, he was top 5 for Time Magazine's Kid of the Year last year. So keep an eye on him for sure. We've had also more sports-related folks like Mark Packer, who's the Eastern Tennessee sportscaster. Wonderful story there. Dr. David Black, working here in Nashville, telling people basically how, when they spend their funds in one area, the money gets spent in another. So a good follow the money type of story. And then we've had some very interesting people, in my opinion. Tiffany Justice, who's the founder of Moms for Liberty, a national organization, just trying to make sure the schools are doing the right thing for kids like Nash. So really, and yesterday we had Joe Bastardi, frequent guest on Hannity, who is probably the best meteorologist in the country, to talk about the weather, talk about Tennessee Valley Authority, talk about all things negative 100 degrees in Mount Washington in the Northeast last week. So very interesting conversation about our
negative 100. Is that negative 100?
Yeah.
Is that even possible? I guess it's possible. You just said it was.
Last week, it was a record, as far as I know.
Let's hope that never comes to Tennessee, because I don't think I could survive.
No, we got to 0 since I've been here, and that was bad enough. Let's get back to the warm South.
Yes. Well, tell everybody where they can take a listen and follow all those upcoming guests.
Thanks for asking that. Yeah, iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Deezer, all your favorite app stores at Mill Creek View, Tennessee. Got to do Tennessee, or you're going to get the Washington version, and Rumble. And you can see us live with this background.
Nice. All right. Well, thanks for joining us on this Friday. Have a great weekend. Enjoy today. Talking about weather, it's sunny today. I'm loving it. So go outside, enjoy the weather.
Thanks for having me. See you
All
next
right.
month.
See you soon.